Are you drowning in MCA debt? Do merchant cash advances have you in a situation where you can't afford to pay for payroll and other business expenses, and your only choice is to get another merchant cash advance? Are you already over leveraged with multiple cash advances and you need help? If your business is drowning in merchant cash advance debt, it's time to take rapid and aggressive action to get out of this situation and put your business back in positive cash flow. Your first step, if you're drowning in MCA debt, is you're going to need a life raft to stop the bleeding, to stop the sinking. You need to free up cash flow. And the way we're going to do this is with an MCA debt restructure. By filling out the form on my website, you're going to be introduced to two separate companies so that you can compare which one is the best fit for you. Both of these companies have success with their attorneys in negotiating merchant cash advance debt and getting you out of debt very quickly so that you can release between 50 to 60% cash flow. The goal is to get you out of that debt immediately within the next 5 to 10 days so you can start breathing and you can start focusing back on your business again. That's step one. Now, if you're not sure if your business has a UCC filing or you're not sure what a UCC filing is, it's basically a lien against your business assets with the Secretary of State. Most merchant cash advance companies are going to put this lien on your business. Whether you know it or not, it's most likely in the fine print of your contracts. If they haven't already done it, well, if you start having hardship with your cash advance and you're unable to pay, that's when they're going to add it on if they haven't already done it. And that's why you're unable to get a better loan, such as an SBA loan or a true business line of credit. Because with a UCC filing on your profile, no good legitimate lender is going to want to take a second or third position. But another merchant cash advance company will. They'll stack you with 2, 3, 4, even 5 cash advances because at the end of the day, they're basically taking advantage of either you're not knowing what your options are or your desperation in needing funding to keep your business going. But every time you take another one of these advances, you dig yourself into a deeper grave and you get deeper and deeper in debt and unable to manage that daily or weekly expense. So let's stop the sinking. Grab onto the life raft I'm throwing you by submitting your request to receive a quote to pay off this debt with a legitimate attorney firm who's going to negotiate it, keep you legal, keep you out of trouble, and immediately release that cash flow. That's step one. Step two is to see your new boat. Your new boat is your business operating assets and taxes system. This is a system that will help you to eventually be in a position where you'll never have to borrow from these cash advance companies or maybe never even from a bank ever again. You're basically going to set up your business and yourself to be your own banking system. It might take a little time depending on your cash flow, but in due time, you'll have the ability to borrow from your own banking system or use that as collateral and down payment for a better loan such as an SBA 7A or a legitimate true business line of credit. This is no obligation to see what your boat looks like. So take advantage of step two to see what that would look like, and let's plan for the future of financial freedom and growth. Step three is to prepare for the next big loan where you do need to leverage an SBA 7A or a true business line of credit. But to be able to qualify for that, you have to have good credit. You have to have clean personal credit, 700 or higher, with no derogatories, late payments, collections, charge-offs, or bankruptcies, especially in the last 5 to 7 years. Now, if you do have derogatories, then I'm going to be able to connect you with a repair expert that will help you to clean up any negative derogatory items on your credit. That is not a guarantee because credit repair is an uphill battle. However, the statute of limitations is 7 years. For derogatory items, for bankruptcies, it's 10 years. So going through credit repair, though it may be an uphill battle, it is a battle worth fighting. If we can get your credit up and get you north of 700, then you have a real chance of qualifying for a legitimate loan with an SBA 7A, which is a 10-year term with rates at around prime plus 2.5% to 3%, or a true business line of credit with rates at around prime plus 2. Now, with these loans and these lines of credit, again, your credit is the first thing, but it's not just your personal credit, it's your business credit. So step 3 is to prepare yourself to qualify to get back in the water and to qualify for these good loans. It's going to start with first just assessing your credit so that we can see where you are and what we need to do to help you to prepare and qualify for the future. Immediately, step 1 is going to free up cash flow, get you out of this sinking ship so that you can start floating and you can get back in the position to start having positive cash flow immediately within 5 to 10 days. So don't delay that first step. Do that right away so you can free up cash flow. And to take advantage of this, it's really simple. All you're going to do is you're going to go to mca-rescue.com. That's right, mca-rescue.com. And when you go to that website, this is what you're going to see. You're going to land on my website, theapprovedguy.com/mca-rescue. And at the top here, you're going to see a 15-minute consulting option. So if you just want to speak to me first, you can do that. If you want to search for UCC filings to see if there are UCC filings against your business, this takes you to the National Association of Secretary of State, where you can search for your state and go directly to the UCC filing division in your state and start looking to see if there are UCC filings against your company. Okay, so I've provided that as a resource to make it easy for you to find that. Back on rescue.com, if you are ready to start your life preserver, it's really simple. You're just going to go ahead and click request your life preserver. So this does not obligate you to do anything. There's no upfront cost just to submit. But when you take a few minutes and you put in your information here, including the details about the debt that you have, you're going to need to put the name of the lender, the balance, the daily or weekly payment amount. And so this way you can get an offer very quickly to pay off that debt and restructure it into a palatable monthly payment that's going to save you between 50 to 60% of what you're doing right now. So this is step 1. You're going to have 2 options to consider. So you'll be emailed an introduction to 2 separate firms. These are attorney firms that specialize in this service to rescue your ship, your business from sinking and drowning in MCA debt. So that's your life preserver. That's step 1. Step 2 is your new boat. So to see your boat, which is your business opportunities, assets, and taxes system, you're going to go ahead and click this link and schedule a Zoom session with me one-on-one so I can show you an illustration of what your business operating assets and taxes system, your own business banking system, will look like. Okay, and then step 3 is if you want to proceed with preparing yourself and preparing your business so that for the next 3 to 6 months we're getting ready for an SBA 7A or a true business line of credit, then start with your credit assessment on step 3, which is get back in the water. Okay, now if you have really good credit, there's a chance we might be able to do something with that sooner than later. But if you want to stop the sinking, the fastest way to do that is your life preserver. Okay, so don't delay. Take advantage of these tools. I have set this up in a strategic way. So not only can I support you, but the referrals, the companies, the attorney firms that I'm recommending, they will take action aggressively and immediately to get you out of this MCA debt. So don't delay. Free up that cash flow. Put yourself back in position to start growing your business as planned. If this video is of value to you, please make sure you like, you subscribe, and share. Please tell someone who will tell someone about this video and my YouTube channel. In the description below, you'll have the link to my website, which is theapprovedguy.com/MCA-rescue, or you could just type in MCA-rescue.com and it'll take you directly to the page, and then you can submit for your life preserver to be thrown out right away. Okay, but again, if you'd like to speak with me for a free consult, you can also do that. I'm happy to spend 15 minutes discussing this with you and any other funding or business financing solutions that you may have questions about. Thank you for watching. It's the Approved Guy signing out. Take great care. God bless.